There we go. Some nice quiet music. Good morning, everyone. It's 9:27, 9:28, give or take. A couple of minutes to the New York Open. We're seeing a breakdown here on the NASDAQ. A little bit of a price a sell-off, but we've been waking up. We were defended here, and maybe even we're going to be here. We'll see. But we have this kind of a smooth, empty zone here where we might have some zero gravity on the open, which happens in about 2 minutes. Let's call it 2.5 minutes. Welcome to the New York session, guys. Thank you for being here and for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you here, and for those in the Telegram group, of course, and that's open to everybody. There's no charge for anything here at Cerulean. It's Cerulean Trading at Telegram. Come and join the fun if you have a positive attitude, if you have a positive vibe, if you love to learn and love to share, then and have a like-minded attitude towards trading, you're more than welcome to join the family. We're brand new, about 3.5 weeks now, and I think about 147 or so members already, and just having a really great time sharing ideas and thoughts back and forth about the markets and sometimes about life too, but mostly about trading. We focus very much on trading and have a lighthearted view of everything that we do, while taking our trading businesses very, very seriously indeed. Hope you can join us. All right, what are we looking at? We're trading the NASDAQ today, as we have been for the last 3 weeks or so. NASDAQ futures in my case, you might be using CFDs. You might trade the E-minis, the S&P, the Dow, corn, soybeans. Who knows what you trade, but the principles remain the same, and they will apply to anything that you trade. All right? This is a 10-minute chart on the left-hand side, and there's a 1-minute chart on the right-hand side, and that's all we do. The 1-minute chart has one indicator, if you want to call it that. It's an EMA. It's a 20 EMA. You can use whatever period you like. Doesn't matter what period it is. I happen to use a 20. You might use a 15, a 10, a 50, or even 100. Completely up to you. We're looking for relative deviations from that average, so it doesn't really matter too much what you use. 20 seems to work well for a few things that I do. If you've watched my videos, you know what I like to see in terms of pullbacks and tapping in that 20 and EMA and what have you. All right, 30 seconds left now until the open of New York. 30 seconds watching this. There is one other screen we look at. It's called the Three Sisters. I'm not going to show it to you right now. I'm just going to focus on this because we are seeing some movement right out of the get-go here. And now look at that. There's that rejection I mentioned is likely to come. But we'll see. Maybe we'll drive down on this next candle. Let's watch carefully. I'm just going to place something here on the chart. This is not an open order. This is not a live order. It's nothing of the kind. I want to see something here, and I tell you, I might take this, which I rarely do, out of the starting gates. Watching very closely now. All right, I rarely do this. Live order now. If it pulls back now in 1 second. Just want to get myself, okay, I'm filled too, taking this on the open. I rarely do this, and you watch my videos, you'll know that that's the truth. I want to see what we can do here right out of the open based on what I'm seeing, right? This is strictly based on what I'm seeing. Looking for 20 points on the open here, watching very closely, looking to reject now. Might get taken out right now. I'm going to leave that stop exactly where it is. We got a bit more of a one-to-one relationship here. We'll see if we can get some continuation here. I'm not convinced yet. Rejecting a little bit right out of the gates here. Let's see. I'm looking at 80. Very, very whippy. This is why I normally wait. Watching closely now. Watching closely. My stop is to break even. My stop is to break even right here on the get-go. I've already moved it in my account. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing here. Very likely to get stopped out here. We'll see if we can nail this thing real quick. One more push, and we're out. All right, a quick 20 points. Guys, I'm not even going to keep you, okay? We took a nice 20-point trade. You do that every day. It can make you very, very wealthy. Now what I normally do is wait for this 10-minute candle to close, and it's called the 10-minute opening range, and that becomes my open range. What I'm looking for now, and I won't take any more trades in this range unless something really interesting sets up on the 1 minute, and I will then send that out to my Telegram group so they can participate in it. And then I videotaped the whole thing, and we'll send it out to YouTube as well, and you can watch how that transpires. But normally, 9 times out of 10, I won't do what you just saw me do. There was a very specific setup that I liked here, and it had everything to do with this 2-candle pullback first, this range boundedness, a very tight range, after a much broader range throughout London, and then Asia was a tight range, right? And so when I saw this, and then that momentum push on the open, I decided this would be a good risk-reward trade-off. And I hope that makes sense to you. And you can see it's actually going much lower. I just wanted to nail those 20 points right out of the starting gates. Join us later if you can for more trades, and tomorrow for the London Open. If you're from North America, you're likely sleeping. I'm wide awake. I get up at around 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, my time. That's New York time, by the way. And then we trade both London and New York, and hope to see you in one or both of those. Talk soon, guys. Come and see us at Telegram as well, Cerulean Trading. The links are in the description. Appreciate you. Have an amazing day. Take care now.